Hey everyone, this is Gary Kay, and I'm here with Tom Care. Tom, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
You're Tom's with the Exertus Almo. Obviously, you can see that from his graphic in the corner of the screen. And Tom and I are going to participate in a webinar that's going to be kind of a panel discussion all about audio, and I'm really excited about it. I would love for all of you to attend. It's Tuesday, October 24th at 1 p.m. This is sort of a call out on social to let you know about this, and also to give you a registration link. If you're watching this on any of the social platforms, just click the link below and register. Tom, audio is a science. I always say this: audio is a science, video is more kind of a art. But in reality, audio has become an art and a science together with some of the new developments in DSPs and the way that they're designing rooms. Everything has kind of changed recently.
It has. It's changed actually dramatically. Years ago, we would never want to ever put a microphone on a ceiling or on a wall for that matter. And there are
Yeah.
some technologies out there that have really come a long way. I still see, and we'll talk about this in the webinar. Sometimes people still forget the practical. They think the electronics can overcome everything, but we'll talk about both.
Exactly. They cannot. And there are some design principles that you have to pay attention to. There are some new features in audio. Like, I mean, if we did this webinar 10 years ago, we wouldn't be talking about networked audio and Dante and how that's become sort of it's not a standard, but it is become a standard because you've got 300 plus manufacturers using it. Then you have AV over IP and how they're dealing with audio with that. You also have it's easier to mix a lot of audio together, but it's also easier to make a big mistake doing that. So there's a lot. I mean, streaming, everyone's doing streaming now, everyone's doing live. We all experience the bad audio in those situations. But we're also going to be joined by a gentleman from Sennheiser, aren't we?
Steve Wingo, he's one of the technical application engineers. So obviously, Sennheiser has one of those technologies that we've been employing in conference rooms and stuff like that. Actually, Sennheiser's been around for a long, long time. Makes some great products.
Yeah, in fact, at Infocom, they made a big announcement and they entered the video market. But what they're doing is their sort of play is a bit higher end than the typical video bar products that are out there. There's a lot of companies that make video bars, but Sennheiser, although it can be used as a standalone video bar, took a different approach and has designed it so that it can be part of a much larger system and controlled by everything else everything else Sennheiser in the facility. I think their approach is kind of interesting, and maybe he'll talk a little bit about that product because I know that although this isn't all about audio panel discussion, it does have audio and it has microphone speakers. By the way, that's another thing that's changed. We would never put microphones and speakers together. That is really odd, is it not?
Yeah, but I mean, it's come a long, long way than what it used to be. The other thing that I really like now is kind of the AI, where the audio and the PTZ cameras now can talk to one another, so that you can do some automatic framing of folks.
Yeah.
As the audio hones in on them.
And in fact, what's nice about that is you can take non-smart cameras and make them smart, either using if the audio company has the AI functionality and processor, or you can use third-party processors. There's companies out there that make third-party processors that sort of marry the two together. That's a good point. I think that's something we should definitely talk about. So this webinar is free. You get CTS credits, CTSI and CTSD in addition to regular CTS. You get 1 credit just by watching the webinar. So register for it. It is Tuesday, October 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern, which means 10 a.m. Pacific. And even if you're in Europe, you can catch it. Tom, look, I'm excited to do this. I'm excited that you're a part of it, and this is your expertise. So I really appreciate you sort of leading this panel discussion.
Oh, looking forward to it.
And of course, it'll be sponsored by Sennheiser, obviously. And there's, we use Sennheiser mics, by the way, Tom, when we go around on the trade show floor and shoot all those videos, and we have for 12 years, 13 years. So we definitely believe in what they're doing. So check out this webinar. Go ahead and register. And thanks. We'll see you there.